Acknowledge your tribal chief.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tribal Chief Jeff. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and acknowledge me. Now, today is a very important day for me. I'm repping my country. At the time of recording, we got the Nations League final. Sorry, not at the time of recording, the Nations League final is in like 3 hours. But obviously, we're not here to talk about football. But if Portugal don't win, I'll obviously be in a very bad mood. But we're talking about money in the bank, of course. And I can't do any wrestling content without the guy that I'm going to let introduce himself in just a moment. But of course, our socials above our heads in the description. You know, Randy Orton pose and A Town Down Under. Shout out to Sam from Sam's on Wrestling again because yeah, we did a preview with him. That was a fantastic episode, a lot of fun.
A lot
But
of
late Chief, introduce yourself.
What's because your boy just Joel, either or I may be a little bit late. One thing is not is a liar. Because Jeff said Jeff in his country. I just want to know what member of your family is even a tad bit Portuguese. I don't think there's a member in there. I don't know everyone in your family. I don't know everyone, I must admit. But I don't think there's a single person in your family that is from Portugal. But anyway, nonetheless, it's your boy Joel forever. Sorry on the late one, but soon to be a great one. Please, Lord. We're getting there though. We're getting there. Jeff's on almost at 250 subs. I'm at 225 now. So thank you very much. Thank you for the love on the previous video with Sam's on wrestling. What else was I gonna say? Jacob R2 is a legend. Yeah, man. Subscribe and like and share all that good stuff there.
Well, I don't have to be Portuguese to feel Portuguese or to have a family member in my family to feel Portuguese. But this guy's Portuguese, isn't he?
So what you feeling,
That's
Ronaldo?
all I'm supporting, fam. Supporting Ronaldo, supporting Portugal, everything. But anyways, money in the bank. Let's go. The first match history was finally made, as you
Yeah.
see in the thumbnail. Naomi finally, at the fifth time of asking, won the women's money in the bank. So she is officially Miss Money in the Bank for 2025. And we're banking with caution. Everybody better proceed with caution. All of that.
Or
A
everybody in the
good
UK is
ladder
banking
match.
with caution right now, bro.
Yeah, we're banking with caution right now,
Everybody in
bro.
the UK, bro, it's tough out
Caution in
here.
the bank, bro. Like,
Banking, yeah, that's definitely a UK thing.
bam.
Um, yeah, pick up Naomi, man. History made. Go ahead,
It
bro.
was,
So I know you got a lot to say. Go on, go ahead.
yeah, it was good, man. It was really good. Like, I made sure. Obviously, I was working the Beyonce concert the night before, so I didn't really watch. I missed a lot of money in the bank, but I made sure once I saw the match order, it's always the women's match that kicks off, which I can't lie, it's kind of annoying. But once I saw that the women's match was opening, I had to make sure because I knew that Naomi was winning. I was so confident that Naomi was winning that I took my mom's card and put $5 on it. I wish I could. But anyways, yeah, Naomi won. It was a great women's match. All the women came out. They looked great. I love Julia's gear and especially
That's
Naomi's
cold.
gear with the money all over. Probably spoke to Jade about that one. How do I get some money on all this? Because that's something that Jade Cargill has done before. Just having a money attire. But yeah, fantastic. Stephanie Vaquer, Julia, Alexa Bliss. I was gonna say Alexis Lopez. I don't even know who the hell that is. Um,
Bro, it's
obviously
making
Naomi,
bro, it's
Roxanne
making up.
Perez, and
Bro, Mr. Electro
Rhea
Lopez.
Ripley.
Bro,
I
don't
don't know.
even know, bro. He's
I don't
going
know who
crazy.
Alexis Lopez is, fam.
That's a hey, listen, that sounds like an X kind of name, bro. I don't know what you've been watching. But yeah, the ladies them showed out.
All right.
Um, of course, we've got to shout out Stephanie Vacuo. 3 matches in 18 hours, they said. Um, was it yeah, something like that. It's crazy, or however many hours, I can't remember. 2 days, 3 days. Crazy. Back to back to back. Of course, she pulled double duty earlier on that night at Worlds Collide, which is kind of bro, they didn't space that out really at all, bro. It's mad. It's like an hour and a half, like in between shows. It was crazy. Not the only one that done double duty, of course. Chad Gable was on there, but we'll talk about him later. Some good spot. Roxanne Perez with a great counter to Rhea Ripley's Razor's Edge or something, or Powerbomb or something. That was sick. Some good spots in there. I can't even remember much. But if you watched, you watched. But big up Naomi. I believe we both picked her for that. It makes
Yeah, all
sense.
of us and Naomi still, man. Like it had to be. Like, and yeah, I've gone and looked at who in the blue how Alexis Lopez is, and she is a digital creator from Toronto.
Lucky. Um,
Yeah, so
but
none
yeah,
of that madness. But yeah,
Rhea
big up
doesn't
Naomi,
need
man.
it.
Money in the bank,
Yeah. No, Rhea doesn't need it.
caution in the bank. Sorry.
Pushing the back, we can do it all. Rhea doesn't need it. Roxanne Perez doesn't really need it right now. Alexa Bliss doesn't need it. So yeah, shout out to Naomi, man. She can do wonders with that briefcase.
So yeah, caution in the bank, bank with caution. Shout out Naomi, she got the W. And yeah, on to the next match. We thank God because there was not four matches. There wasn't just four matches. There was this match was basically announced on the night. Dominic Mysterio versus Octagon Jr.
Yeah,
for the
bro.
Intercontinental Championship.
Nice.
Now, again, when I was going home, like after the Money in the Bank, because this phone I have is so rubbish and you lose like the battery just goes down rapidly. So after the Money in the Bank, I just said I'll watch whatever when I can be bothered when I get home. So I actually watched that match today, this afternoon, just a few hours ago. It was a really good match. Of course,
Decent
Dominic
little.
was going to retain, but the way the match just came about, Dominic went to AAA, which had happened a few hours before, and yeah, I think he basically just got in Octagon Junior's face, and then it was
Yeah,
like,
they
yeah,
had
I'm
a
putting
six. I
the
watched
title
it,
on
you
the
know.
line.
I
Oh, you
watched it. It
watched
was
it
a good show.
already?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a
Yeah,
good
I ain't
show.
watched it. I've been told I need to go and watch it. I
It
was
was
even
good. Yeah,
told
it
to
was a
put
good.
on the Spanish commentary.
Yeah,
Don't know
people
what's
said, but
going on with my
I listened
lighting right
to.
now.
They had Corey Graves and Conan on the English commentary, and they had their own Spanish commentary. If you want all the vibes, but yeah, good showing from both WWE and AAA guys. There was a six-man tag at the start. Or was it eight-man? Might have been eight-man. A six-man tag, I think, at the start of the show. Kick off the show. Liv and Dom were there ringside, of course. Dom got on the mic and started yapping, 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 and then the match was made somehow. He just like Dom just said, "I'll see you. I'll see you at Money in the Bank," and I realized that Money in the Bank was actually later that night. So I was like, "Say no more." So yeah,
But I guess some quick promo in it. No, them
yeah,
ones
it's
there.
good. Shout out Mr. Iguana as well. He stole the show. Oh, people are loving him. He's wavy still. But yeah,
But yeah, man, Dominic gained the win with a 619 and a frog splash. And of course,
facts.
he retained his title, proving once again he is the greatest intercontinental champion,
I'm liking him though. He's
the
nice.
greatest Mysterio of all time. And now we have my favorite match of the night, Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria. Um,
Mm.
yeah, obviously Becky ended up winning, which in the end
Rise.
isn't it, man? I thought Lyra retaining would be the best for business. Just put Becky in the back, but now Becky got the win. A good match. Yeah, my lighting's acting crazy today, fam. It was a good match, but yeah, Becky getting the win, the 1, 2, 3 by pulling the tights as well. So Becky, she's finally got a win over Lyra, but it wasn't a clean win. But either way, very good match. Couple night wings, an avalanche manhandle slam. But it was a very good match. Like us talking about it just won't do it justice. I think we both said Lyra to win because we didn't think that Lyra would. We didn't think it would make sense for the good person to be holding the face to be holding someone the heel's hand in defeat. But of course, Becky had to do too much, and she ate a Nightwing for her troubles. And yeah, obviously, them lot are not done. What I would like to see next is probably Night of Champions or Evolution. You
Slim
know,
Jim table.
hmm?
Slim Jim table match.
And I've done that, man. These tables, these chairs, all getting it's irritating. But no, I would like to see an I Quit match. You know, I just like Lara to come out and be like, oh yeah, I lost whatever, but I've beaten you twice, I've pinned you twice, and like just say just say like pinning her again. It wouldn't be. She wants a title back, but pinning her again, it wouldn't be enough. Even submitting her wouldn't be enough. She wants to make her say the words "I quit" and set up an I Quit match. That's what I would like to see. But
Yeah, shout out to them
guys,
both.
man, your thoughts on the match?
Sorry. Yes, bro. Now it was a good match from what I remember. Um, Shout out to the guy Shells. Me and Shells are having a conversation about wrestling. Obviously, he does his football content. But we were just chatting about wrestling. So yeah, but I think I watched most of that match. It was a good match. Of course, we expected both to deliver. It'd be a good match. What was I gonna say to you again? So and the way that Becky won was kind of cool though. Just it wasn't a finisher, just a roll up. Which was nice little surprise. She is the first of the horsewomen, I believe, to win to hold one of the mid card titles.
Yeah, she is the
So
first.
that's a statistic there for Becky, and of course she has that title under her belt. Um, so yeah, I mean we'll see where we go from here. I don't mind the feud. The feud's been good. Have been great
Very good
verbally,
feud, man.
great
Very
in
good
ring and
feud.
great verbal. So I don't mind the feud. Some feuds I'm
Mm.
a bit bored of, but this is one of them. So yeah, let's see
And
where we go
again,
from.
fam, like I said, I think I Quit match is the next one, you know. It just has to be like because we've had two normal matches already in it. And again, Becky hasn't won clean. Lyra didn't win clean the first time. I mean, no, Lyra won clean the first time, but it wasn't a decisive night win 1, 2, 3. She actually had a roll up on Becky as well in it. So that's why I think the next step would be the I Quit match. Just yeah, Becky says she quits, and Lyra just establishes herself again,
Okay.
especially after holding Becky's hand, you know. But man, now we got the men's Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins won that one. You said Rollins. Sam said Rollins as well, I believe, because it was
Yeah.
the most logical, the story that made sense, which is right. It makes the most sense. Obviously, I
Damn,
said
no
LA Knight,
solo.
but looking at it, like, fam, LA Knight, he obviously didn't need to win. People are thinking, oh, he's buried, there's no hope, and all that stuff. You know how reactionary the IWC is, but yeah, it is what it is, man. Knight, as long as moving forward, he's in the world title picture, then that's what that matters, isn't it? And of course, you were going to speak on
Rich guy, pause. Solo.
I think yeah,
Yeah, Solo. Oh my God, he's been comedy gold, man. The past obviously few weeks, but especially last Friday night on SmackDown, he was so funny. He was wearing red like Jeff is now. Um,
he's
but yeah,
hilarious.
nah, he was so funny. We were talking to Jimmy and that, and he was like, "Oh, want to get your ass beat? Get your ass beat," and all of that. And obviously made a big mistake with JC Mateo backstage when
Big
Jacob
mistake.
Fatu wasn't around, saying that Jacob is all gas, no brains. And of course, Jacob was around the corner to hear that. The Money Bank match was good though. I enjoyed that. Solo was like, please don't hit me, hurt me, all of that. It was good, but not just Solo. Everybody, Andrade was in there doing his things. There was some sunset flip power bombs from the ladder, suplexes from the ladder, things on top. Even in the women's matches, I just clocked you. How can we forget? Also, in the women's match, we had a devil's kiss on the ladder, and I gotta say, I was glad we had a double devil's kiss.
Well, we had a
Not that
double
we
devil's kiss.
not that we messed with the devil at all, but there was a double devil's kiss. Stephanie and Lola Vice turned their opponents over and ah, ah,
And
ah. But
everyone was
yeah,
enjoying it. Yeah,
oh,
of course,
it's
man.
crazy. Best tag team I've seen since the Hardy Boys. Anyway, back to the men's Money in the Bank match.
You know what we need though? One day we need Megan Thee Stallion on commentary in a Stephanie Vaquer match. You know,
This guy, bro. Was Cardi B special guest referee or something?
Bun Cardi B, man.
Okay, Sexy Red's a
Nah.
special guest referee.
All right, mate. You know what? That could work still, but definitely Megan Thee Stallion on commentary, so she go and all that
We
stuff,
had
basically.
look at this guy, look at this bad B.
All right, but anyways, look, I don't, I
Man said,
don't, I don't, I don't. Listen. We do not, we ignore that. Yeah, we speak on Seth Rollins' goons coming out
we
and
do, but
ensure.
sorry, I'm so sorry. We'll get to that. Chad Gable, El Grande Americano, double duty as well. So shout out to him. The goons came out. Yeah, Seth was not. It was not looking good for Seth. So yeah, carry on, bro.
Yep, Seth, his goons came out and helped him get the W. Of course, Seth, what, Braun Breaker and Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed
There we
coming
go.
out and helping Seth get the W.
Backstage
But
by
even
Breaker as
before
well.
that, we finally got the turn. We finally got those 4 words from Jacob Fatu. We had Jacob come out with Mateo helping Solo clear house as well. Then Jacob came in, got Solo on the ladder. He laid another one on the side. I was like, no, get on this one. And yeah, we just saw it happen. I was just watching Solo. And then he grabbed his leg. He just looked at him. And we finally heard the words, I hate you. And then he just let the crowd go, Solo. And yeah, he took Solo out, not for dinner. He absolutely just took him out. And yeah,
But
it
more
looks like
comedy gold there, though.
Jacob
You see
Fatu
it?
is finally getting an edge. Not Adam Copeland, he's in AEW. I
Crazy
just want
guy.
to, I just want to do that because Simon Miller, that's so funny. But yeah, Jacob Fatu, he's finally the turn is finally there, man. And like you said, Friday night on SmackDown, Jacob Fatu was round the corner, and that reminded me of when our Japanese favorites were chatting shit on Bailey, and she walked in around the corner like last year,
Oh
innit?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Then Bailey started her face turn. I can't lie though, I respect that it was done immediately. I thought it might be done like maybe next week or something, but it was done straight away the following night. And yeah, we'll see what happens next week, man. Jacob Fatu, he's he's on his own now, fam.
Let's
And yeah,
go. I'm here for
finally,
it.
like the Samoan werewolf is finally on the side of the greater
Boom.
good. But
Back.
yes, back to the eventual winner, Seth freaking Rollins, two-time Money in the Bank winner. It makes sense for the story and everything. We'll see what happens. I thought maybe it would cash in later on, but that didn't happen, man.
Yeah.
But
Also,
it
people
was
saying, how comes we got Solo's goons, we got Seth Rollins goons, but no Roman Reigns or CM Punk to stop Rollins from winning the Money in the Bank briefcase.
nothing. The CM Punk and Sami Zayn have been taken out on Monday Night Raw, innit? And even LA Knight was taken out
Reigns
last
though,
night on SmackDown. But
even
Reigns, yeah,
Reigns.
walk one for my man. I thought my tribal chief was finally going to show up to work. I said in my group chat, "Happy Roman Reigns returns to work day," and we're still waiting for the return.
Oh, wait, it's gonna be Bronson Reed, Breaker, and Rollins versus Punk. Punk, Reigns, and Sammy.
Yeah, we'll
I
see
don't
if that
know.
happens, man.
Somebody.
Well, we'll see what happens, man. But now the main event, yeah, pretty much a snooze fest. I can't lie. Not much to talk about except there was Logan Paul and John Cena. Obviously, they had a little beef because Logan Paul was not letting Cena teach him do what he wanted. Like Logan Paul needed to learn his place. But of course, Cody and Jay were going to win. How could I forget that these men won the tag titles last year? Well, them man were always going to win regardless, man. And they ended up getting the win, but not before R-Truth, or maybe he's going by his real name, Ron Killings, returned. We had the at the end, Jay was taken out by Logan Paul. I think his legs got fucked as well. And then yeah, John Cena, he wants to do his usual belt spot. He actually whacked Cody Rhodes around the head with the belt, and I think he wanted to do it again. And who came out for him? Who came out,
A
bro? And
crowd, bro,
just
from the
took
crowd.
Cena down.
He ran in, belly on, hoodie up, black Air Force.
Bro. And it's funny because the night before on SmackDown, them fans were chanting "We want truth," and John Cena just shot their asses, saying "You want truth? You can't handle the truth." And then the truth came back. Oh, crazy stuff, man.
Was
But
not
yeah, there wasn't
expecting
there
that,
wasn't really
bro.
much to talk about in that tag match, just your standard tag match, man. And
There's a
again,
good
I
couple of good
thought the
spots in
return
there
would
though.
be. Hmm?
A couple of good bits in that match.
Yeah, but man, let's be real, man. It's not
The
really not
Asia's
much.
entrance was good. That Logan Paul
Entrances,
hit
exactly.
Asai
Over
moonsault to the
farmers, yeah.
table. There's a suplex off the top rope with a drone that he held a drone and
Yeah,
then
that was,
yeah,
there was some stuff in it, but overall,
stuff between Cena and
you can say it
Logan.
was the worst match probably still, man. And Roman
It
Reigns
wasn't
didn't
yeah,
turn out
it
all.
wasn't fantastic, but the ending was the moment in it.
Yeah, that was
Triple
the
H
moment.
tries to say it's part of the plan, but we don't know about all of that.
Yeah, we don't really bother with the speculations. Our truth was his contract is absolutely expiring soon, and I guess there was just hella backlash in it. And yeah, they just said, "Cool, we need to do something in it." But yeah, that was Money in the Bank. I don't think there's much more to say. Just got to see what happens on Raw. Um, of course, follow us both as always. Links in the description and all of that. Like man, we look forward now to the next one is Night of Champions. And then after that is Evolution. But yeah, man,
Yeah,
obviously, overall, I'd say it was a good premium live event.
it's all right.
Like
Yeah, it was a little vibe.
the right results did happen, and yeah, we actually did get our 5 matches. But man, we do need more, man. Like I don't know what's going on. We need more. I think this finished about 3:15.
Yeah, I remember after the main event went longer than what I thought, and like always, I fell asleep for the main event and woke up literally when R-Truth was in the ring punching on Cena. I must have heard the pop in it, and then I woke up. But it was decent. Some good spots, some good matches from both the women's and men's, and everybody on the card. We'll see when we go
Which
from
was your
here.
match of the night?
I think men's Money in the Bank.
Mm.
I
I'm going with Becky v. Lyra. Also, I had to change my DP as well because I lost a bet in it. One of my friends, Becky Lynch fan. I said if Becky Lynch wins, I'll just have a Becky Lynch DP for a week in it. So yeah,
Man,
man, I'm repping the man now, innit? That's what it is, man.
uh, well, you know, yeah, I ain't got much to say, man. It's decent, but guys, we just want to, you know, let you guys know that we got more content coming as we head towards what's next: Evolution, Night of Champions,
Well, Night of
SummerSlam.
Champions and then
But that's a
Evolution.
while away.
But yeah, yeah, man. It's just things will be coming. So yeah, man.
Well, we
Just keep
got, yeah,
subscribe to us and all that stuff,
special
man.
guesties, special videos as well. Look out for that. Bonus videos. Got a lot coming. So big up everybody for the love so far. The subscribers, the new subscribers. Thank you guys. The support means the world to us. We've been grinding for a minute. We've got a long way to go, but me and Jeff have been grinding for a few years with this now, and you know, it's picking up. Long may it continue. God willing.
And I would like to say one more thing. If you're back in Portugal, you put in the comments. But obviously, by the time this comes out, we'll know the results of Portugal v Spain, and hopefully, I'm in a happy mood because of a Ronaldo, at least a goal, if not a hat trick, and of course, Portugal winning, the most important
3-2,
thing.
you
But
mad.
anyways, man, again, this ain't no football talk, but you know the vibes. Tribal Chief Jeff, just being Joel, acknowledge us. Peace.
It just had to be, didn't it? Another cruel blow late on in an encounter.